What's going on, guys? We are here, finally, at long last, after herding 16 different cats into different places to set this up for our Pathfinder First Edition Sendoff tournament. Thank you guys so much for coming out. We've got patrons, we've got my editor, we've got friends of the channel. My editor also is from the Inn of Planar Crossroads. We have a little secret mission over here at the channel. It's gone over to 200 subscribers. That might be a little loud. At IOPC, so they're gonna announce a one-shot. I'd really like them to get to 300 before Colin gets back from Florida and is able to record that. So link is in the description if you guys want to follow that over there. Subscribe to IOPC. Now, time to get underway. I'll pop over to Discord real quick. So the fan base doesn't just think, oh, they're here to kill each other. After long years reigning in the Mwangi Expanse, the Gorilla King Ruthazek has died. This has left a void amongst his subjects in Usaro and beyond, and the intelligent apes that serve Ruthazek, known as the Charuka, have splintered into warring factions that tear each other apart, in the hopes that their demon lord patron Angazan will decide that they are worthy to be killed and reincarnated as the next Gorilla King. In an unexpected move, Angazan has issued a proclamation across the material plane. A tournament is to be held in Usaro. The winner will receive the honor of being killed and reincarnated as the next Gorilla King. The losers will see themselves reincarnated as Charuka, bound in servitude to the Gorilla King and Angazan through him. You have survived the long trek across the endless jungle, fighting off both hungry natives and your fellow competitors. Perhaps you feel Angazan calling to you in a spiritual sense, and you are eager to serve your lord. Perhaps you seek to bring justice to the Charuka and enter to see to it that no Gorilla King will ever reign in Usaro again. Either way, bloodshed awaits you. The tournament has been going on for perhaps a week and a half. It's awkward for you guys because you don't really have a sense of time, as soon as you arrived at the tournament, were handed your gear by humanoid slaves of the Charuka, you have been locked in a cage. The cage functions as its own independent demi-plane with a little peephole about the size of, like, a human thumb, where you can look out and watch the spectating, and there has been a lot of it. Several sacrifices to the Gorilla King, several people just like you have been killed, and before your eyes, you watch as they are reincarnated as the awakened apes, essentially the Charuka of the Mwangi Expanse, killing and mutilating their fellow allies, mutilating their own former bodies, taking their gear, then scurrying off into the stands to watch. Now it comes to you, 16. You get a little ping in your head, and that's enough for you to know that it's time for you to fight. Then your cage opens and you are dropped into the arena. Top of the initiative is Desney, so I'm going to put you on the board. Desney, introduce your character if you would. We are on active, you have combat initiative. You may move that far. You may, ready actions appropriately. I'm just literally throwing you on the board randomly. Desney, what do we got?
There we go. Let's see. So, I'm playing Desney. What you see is he is a attractive young half-elf who is dressed in relatively simple clothes, but they seem to shine with an inner light, and just armed with just a bow and a variety of arrows. Let's see. Looks like there's no place for me to hide, so that's not ideal. But
it is a very open arena. Yeah, you see, in the stands around you, there are several Charuka just beating spears and firearms they've stolen from Alkenstar, which is probably not the best thing to do with your black powder rifles. But regardless, just slamming them against the walls, beating their chests, howling. Humanoid slaves dance like monkeys in cages, eager for bloodshed.
Okay. Yep. If there's no place for me to hide, which that does seem to be the case, well, on the bright side, there's no bugs. She really dislikes insects of any sort. She is going to, I guess I'm going to ready my bow and hold my action.
Alrighty, the next in the arena is Tiki, who is being played today by Solemn Simulacrum. Magic is fun. I'm not looking at the board, I'm spinning the mouse. You end up, your cage opens right about there. If you would introduce your guy, Tiki, and the action is being held as Tiki appears, you may take a shot at him.
I recognize Tiki. I spoke to him on the way here. I give him just a silent nod.
Understood.
And continue on my action.
Congratulations on not getting shot in the face, Tiki. What you got for us? And also, what are you playing?
All right, I am playing History the Artificer myself because my character, most of my characters rather, are actually named me. Anyway, I am a rearwood rogue in this instance, and the rearwood is actually here because it doesn't actually know if there is an afterlife for weirwoods. It is trying to find a way to escape its inevitable demise. The first action I make once I arrive is to whip out a scroll of echolocation and cast it upon myself. Because I am a rogue, I actually have to roll the use magic device checks. However, because of my ads, I am incapable of failing.
Yeah, that 48's real good. Yeah, you got it.
So, yeah, I have echolocation.
Is there?
I was also going to use my Eldritch Conduit ability to also cast my Wand of Read Magic.
Okay, understood.
So those, I announced them in the wrong order.
You're
but
fine.
I have Read Magic and Echolocation up.
Is there?
And that is it for my turn.
Alrighty, next we go to Korra. Like Goro with a K, but not a Kasatha. And I guess it's real good that Desni and the Trox, and there's a couple of them, didn't get paired together. Korra is this one. We'll drop you again. Not looking at the board, spinning the thing. Here we go. Alright, Korra, you're up. What do we got? What do you do?
Alright, I come out, and let's see, first thing I'm going to do...
Actually, the first thing, excuse me, the first thing that happens is Desni is able to use her held action if she would like.
Yeah, I am actually going to use that held action to attack with my starbow.
Alrighty.
Oh, I thought we were friends.
Why can't we be friends? Cause it's PvP. Oh, didn't mean to grab the token.
Yeah, that's within 30 feet, so I can use my blind sense.
Yep.
And I am going to just use a regular attack.
Does a 31 hit you, my man?
Yes.
And take 26
It's
piercing
also
damage.
poisoned.
And it's also poisoned. Uh-oh.
Yes.
Poison?
So 26 damage, and the poison is it's Leng's Tears. Let me see. I think I've got written down exactly what it does. Make a DC 18 Fortitude save. It's a contact poison.
Okay.
Onset 1 round, frequency once per 10 minutes for an hour. And if you fail the 18 Fortitude save, you are paralyzed.
So he rolls a 16. A 16 will fail.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
But I still get a round of actions before,
Yeah, you
right?
still get a round of action. You're just screwed afterward. That is the technical term.
The technical term for getting paralyzed in Pathfinder
Yes.
First Edition. Screwed after.
Okay.
You don't feel good.
I come out immediately.
Memories of all the terrible things that have ever happened to you start running through your head. That's how Leng's Tears works. You're paralyzed by your own memories.
That seems really fun.
Oh, there's a lot of turmoil in this past. I'll tell you that. I come out. I got the face mask on. I got the full hood and cape going. Wearing some pretty nice chainmail armor. Coming out with my rapier drawn. Well, since I only have one round to do something before I'm apparently screwed.
I will say the crowd is very happy at this. They know what Desni does. They know what that poison is. They go crazy, howling and screaming. Firearms go off.
Firearms.
Because they have guns they've stolen from Alkenstar, and they're just kind of beating them against the ground, and sometimes that will cause a black powder rifle to go off.
I'll activate my Boots of Haste, because I'm optimistic that I might survive another round.
That is your name on Discord.
That is... Yeah. And then I will go ahead and cast Mirror Image.
Alrighty.
And I think that's my best chance for surviving. Now that I know.
You guys see
I'm gonna
1d4
be-
plus
gonna be
some
screwed.
paralyzed dudes on the ground.
Roll d4. Wait. /R.
Yes.
There you go. Yeah, okay, so 4.
So as he clutches
So I
his
got
chest
4
and feels
mirror
not
images.
good, and the memories of all the bad things that have ever happened to the dude in the mask go through his mind, 4 more of them appear. If that is all, we pass to Robo the Ashen
yes.
Blade. Or Druger. I'm really hoping I don't just land you right on top of the guy who's gonna be paralyzed. That would be bad. I'm not looking at my computer, I'm just spinning the mouse. You land right there. Oh, well, alrighty.
What do you know? I do drop on top of
good.
somebody.
Alright, Nick, if you would introduce your guy
So,
and your actions.
I am Rogel the Ashen Blade. I was taken from an underground stronghold during a raid against a Underdark fortress and raised among the dwarves, but I was never accepted as one of their kind. And so, being called by the gods of war, I have traveled across the glory and seeking battle wherever I've gone, finding a righteous cause to fight for. And now that path has brought me here. Original, I know.
Also, Length's Tears also does 1d2 of wisdom damage.
Ouch.
I forgot that one.
All right,
So-
flip that coin.
I come rolling out in big red glistening plate armor, big sword, and what am I gonna cast first? Well, I'm definitely gonna activate my Boots of Speed, and then I'm gonna let's see. Whatever is right in front of me.
Mr. Weirwood?
Yeah, I'm gonna activate along with activating my boots, I'm gonna activate Bane, and I guess I'm just gonna start slashing with my adamantine sword. There's a 31 hit.
I have a 21 AC.
Alright.
So he has a 19 on his next attack. He didn't put the plus in, so 19 wouldn't hit.
Okay. Alright, gonna roll. Okay, am I forgetting? Oh. Sorry, I've never used this site before.
You're fine. Everybody's new on Roll20 at some point.
Oh, hold on. Right, Nick, go ahead. He still hit me one way or the other, but I believe I may not have calculated my small size category.
Okay. Well, let's see some damage.
Alright.
Hit me.
Both 2 attack? Wait.
Just the one.
last attack?
You hit with
Oh.
one attack.
Okay. Alright, so let's do.
Okay, size wasn't factored in. Sad golem is sad.
32 damage.
Ouch.
Oof. An adamantine, I think Falchion
smokes.
digs into the weirwood, and we will now pass to the next guy, because that was your... Unless you want to take a 5-foot step, it goes to a character I didn't think would show up for this thing. I was expecting roleplay, but not roleplay from a video game. Next in is, and I've kind of been practicing, Aaron Black of Mortal Kombat 10 is gonna land right about, I'm not looking at the screen, there. Easily, if you could introduce your guy for everybody watching at home, and you are dropped into the arena.
Hello, everyone. I am Aaron Black from Earthrealm. I was told to come here for y'all's bounties. I come out of my cage with my gun drawn. I will do my bleeding wound shot at the half elf.
Alrighty.
This is against touch armor class.
You are definitely in your first range increment.
That is a 35.
Does 35 hit you, Desney?
Does that hit your touch?
Yeah.
35 does hit.
Now, I will note that if that's a monk you're shooting at, if that monk has deflect arrows, you can deflect the bullet.
I didn't know that. I probably should have picked that up, but I did not.
Alrighty,
so
Aaron, let's get some damage.
Hooray.
So 20
That's
damage
just
on
20.
Disney.
Wait.
And you have
wait,
9 bleed.
Actually, wait. Do I still have? There was something that I took before. No, it looks like I do not have that anymore.
Alrighty, so 20 damage, and how much bleed was that, Aaron?
9. That would be my first shot.
Oh yeah, you do have a lot of attacks, don't you?
I have 3 attacks, all of them against touch. I will do my second shot at the one to the north.
Alrighty,
The maybe human.
the maybe human with, there are 4 mirror images of him spinning around.
Narrow them down, please.
We gotta start picking them off at some point.
That is a 29 touch.
Would a 29 hit your touch?
Yes, that will hit.
Alright, so we'll real quickly roll,
But yeah.
I guess I'll roll a d5. If it hits a 5, you will hit him. Oop. If you hit 1 through 4 hits a mirror image, I roll a 3. The bullet collides with the mirror image's mask. It explodes. The mirror image also explodes, and now there are only 4 of him standing there.
Let's go to the dark dwarf. That is a 33 touch.
Well,
Oh.
Rogel?
Oh yeah, that's a hit. if that's to touch, absolutely.
All my attacks are against touch.
Palpable.
Right into the dark dwarf's beard goes the bullet.
That will be 19 for my gun.
Okay. Oh. So that grazes me.
If that is all for Aaron, next it goes to Dr. Octopus, who I will grab, and again, you can see it on the stream. I'm just spinning this randomly. I'm not looking. You drop in right there. Right next to the guy who's paralyzed. Well, man, if you introduce yourself, do your actions.
So you see dropping into the field, almost falling on top of the paralyzed man, is a rock-looking person. If you have knowledge in planes and have dealt with Geniekin, you'd recognize him as an Oriat. He is carrying like a lot of stuff, everything from very powerful amulet, glowing gloves. Actually, the gloves aren't glowing right now, but and he's also carrying a strange-looking technological weapon. Okay, so first I'd like to ask 2 questions. One, did we know we were fighting today?
You did not.
So we just knew we were fighting at some point this week.
At some point, at some time.
Pop
yeah.
quiz.
Pop quiz.
Right.
Pop quiz.
That means I can't have prepared my expensive stuff beforehand.
Correct.
And then second is, do I know all the people I'm fighting?
Not really. Some people might know each other. You might probably have seen, like, amongst the lots and lots of people who have entered the tournament, you've probably seen, like, Desney, and you know Desney's good with a bow. You've seen the gunslingers, and there are several people have come from Alkenstar with firearms. Other than that, you probably have, like, a basic idea, but that's...
Okay, well that's good, because I want to know who's who when I dive underneath the ground and start swimming. There's 2 ways to run this. One is I announce everything because it's a stream, and 2 is I don't announce things that are secret because the other players wouldn't know it.
I think we can trust everyone here to not metagame, and if they do metagame, I'll have the monkeys shoot with their guns at them.
Seems fair.
Okay,
That seems fair enough. I do not want to get shot.
The threat of violence keeps you in line.
I mean, I've got
to-
some really good AC, but you can only dodge so many bullets.
Alrighty, so
So I'm 5
as he
feet
moves,
around.
it would provoke from Korra. Korra is not yet paralyzed.
You know what? I won't attack you.
okay.
If
He's
you're coming
literally
by,
just
it
like,
looks
now
like
we're
you're
good.
about to dive and swim into the ground.
Okay, so I move
Because in my
underground
mind, 4 of us could get out of this.
Yeah.
and I cast.
Retrospectively, it probably should not have attacked the werewolf right away. Oh well.
So then I octopus.
Oh, that's why you're named
Or
Doc
a
Ock.
giant
Okay.
octopus.
Because you have true impulse. Yeah, I forgot.
So now I occupy more space, but I don't know how to make my avatar bigger.
What's your size category?
Large, so 4 squares.
There you go.
Yeah. Okay,
Nice.
I'm underground still. You don't have line of effect to a person who's underground unless I start attacking you and bring my limbs outside of the ground, which I don't actually have line of effect to above the ground either. It's very weird, but right now nobody has line of effect to me, and I don't have line of effect to anyone.
Alrighty. So that looks like a move in a standard. We'll scroll down.
That's it.
We'll grab this guy. We'll spin a bunch. I'm not looking at the board. 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 Godric goes right here. All right, my man, if you would introduce what you're playing, give us some actions.
Yep, my name is Godric, and my character, as you can see, is a catfolk. And he is not wearing any armor. He does have like a cloak on, and a hat and some boots. Right, and then for my actions, I'm going to activate my boots and fly up 60 feet.
Okay, so as you go to fly, you get to the 10-foot mark, and you contact an invisible barrier.
Oh, great. So I get to the 10-foot mark. That's not great.
Oh,
all right.
Ooh.
Only 10 feet? Oh,
Let's see
man.
if that tree can break it.
Just proceeds to attack that barrier forever and ever.
I'm also...
All right. In that and then as my move or my standard action, I'm going to cast Mirror Image.
Seems good. Seems like a popular spell today.
Yeah, best spell.
5
Real
flying
good.
tigers appear, and I think it now goes to Kane, who is of the Interplanar Crossroads, editor of the channel, playing a fun character who actually, in June, we're all meeting up in St. Louis, and he's going to play this guy in a one-shot on the channel. Super exciting. Kane, if you would introduce yourself, you are... I'm not looking at the board right there. I didn't let go of it. Damn it. Right there.
Yeah, you didn't let go of me.
Just still spinning.
First name is Cashew, last name the Ogre.
You a Muppets
Also,
character?
yeah, maybe. Also, I am large size. I would like to be that size.
Alrighty.
Yay!
I love it.
So his when his cage sits down, he kicks open the door and jumps out and yells, "Cashew does not like small spaces!"
I love it.
And I will. As I talked to Tommy about this, he's got like a holster full of sticks. He's gonna take one of those sticks, twist it, and throw it into the middle of the arena.
Alright, if you want to draw that, that would be
Okay.
amazing.
Yeah, I will do that in a second. The stick begins to draw in light from the area around it in a 20-foot radius, creating an area of dim light.
Is that a 40-foot radius?
20-foot
25.
radius.
Oh no!
Okay.
I do! This is terrible for me. I'm definitely not deeply advantaged by this.
Oh no! You didn't make the same character. I will draw that in a minute. What else do I want to do? Is that like a move for me, or a move or a standard?
That's probably your standard to like essentially throw a ranged weapon.
It's a little bit bigger than that. 20-foot radius. 40-foot across, my man.
Alrighty.
I don't know how to erase shapes now that I've drawn them.
Select them and then delete.
Yep. You can't really erase things. It's just on or off.
More
That-
Photoshop, less paint.
Yep. It's one of the many downsides of Roll20, but it's free.
Give me a sec. I'm gonna move down here.
Alrighty.
What was that ability that was 40 foot across that did what?
It is an alchemical item called a gloom stick.
Sounds great.
Just
Then we
like-
go back to the top of the initiative if Kane is done. Desney, what you got?
Okay. So,
There you go. Green circle.
Perfect.
much better. Okay, so I'm going to click my heels together, and large feathery wings will sprout from my heels, and I'll go up and probably also knock my head at 10 feet.
You actually get to like the 20-foot mark. Or no, I'm kidding.
So it's a dome?
there is a barrier at 10 feet for all of you. It's not like special. I just wanted to see if anyone would freak out. Yeah, no, you hit the 10-foot barrier.
I go up to 10 feet, lowering my head so I don't hit it, because I saw what happened with the kitty, and I'm going to draw one of my special black arrows, with the red feathers and shoot at this boy. And I'm actually using my Fury of Blows.
Alrighty. For the record, it would have been hilarious if you shot the ogre with the black arrows. It's a bad Rise of the Rune Lords joke, but some people get it, I'm sure.
Oh yeah.
Anyway, I digress.
I'm just kind of improvising here. That they weren't actually any particular color until I said it.
Ah, gotcha.
Let's see.
Don't forget your bleed, by the way.
You do take 9 damage.
I do take 9 damage. I accept that. 43.
That hits.
Well, I should probably 43 and 25
That will miss.
and plus 11 is 37,
That hits.
and that's 39,
That hits.
and that is 8.
Wow.
That will miss.
And the first one is actually an arrow of human slaying. So you'll have to make a fortitude check at a difficulty of 23.
Desney angry. Desney smash.
I'm always angry.
23, 4.
Yep.
Don't die.
Not before I kill you.
Nick C.
Oh.
Religious
Uh-oh.
symbol on any opponents. My bow has a symbol of Desna on it.
Tight.
So you take an extra
An extra 50.
100 damage.
Is it 100?
Yeah, this is a greater arrow of slaying.
Alright.
Holy crap.
Glad I didn't
Yeah,
play
so
human.
in addition to the damage which I'm about to roll, you will take 100 damage.
That arrow does more damage than my character has.
Holy crap.
I'm a small construct. I only have 88 health, and they've already taken 30 of it out.
165 damage.
Well,
That
Aaron,
cost-
are we still
that
alive?
cost me 1 key point.
I think I'm going to pass turn. I think I'm going to pass over to Tiki. If Desney is finished, Tiki, you definitely see Aaron get, like... Well,
Yeah,
I think you have
That's
dark
my
vision.
free action, my move action, and my attacks.
Aaron gets just drilled a bunch of times, center of mass, doesn't feel good.
Wait, what?
Okay.
My black arrow hits him right in the chest.
Right,
2 of
so
them
I have a
miss, but
question.
3 of them. Yeah.
What's up?
My question is, we have fought in this arena before, correct?
Mm-hmm.
So, do I know if my main weapon actually functions here?
What is your main weapon?
Instant Fortress.
Instant Fortress.
It's 30 foot tall. You said there's a 10-foot barrier.
It will contact the barrier and probably just cease to function.
I've got 2 options here.
Ah, yes. Good.
One of
good.
them is funny, one of them is useful. I think I'll go for useful.
I mean, I would have appreciated funny, but it's all good.
I just choose
Yeah, I'm gonna activate. I'm gonna step here.
Alrighty.
Okay, that's a step, and I will activate Dust of Sneezing and Choking. This fine dust appears to be dust of appearance. If cast into the air, it causes those within a 20-foot spread to fall into fits of sneezing and coughing. Those failing a DC 15 Fortitude save take 3d6 of Constitution damage immediately.
You
Those
said
who
20-foot
suck-
radius?
20-foot radius.
20-foot
Okay.
spread. Was what
Or
it said.
spread. Excuse me, spread.
Oh,
20
so
foot
it's
spread.
going to be a 20-foot diameter.
Oh.
Yes, 20-foot total diameter. So those failing a DC 15 Fortitude save take 3d6 of Constitution damage immediately.
Yikes.
Those who succeed at this failing savings throw are nonetheless disabled by choking. Treat as stunned for 5d4 rounds.
Yeah.
It's mean. Alright, so a 20-foot...
Question.
Yes.
Is this a poison effect?
No, it is if you can breathe, you are choking.
Okay.
Specifically, he is using a cursed item.
Yes.
I wanted to know, are you immune to breathing?
The
I
werewolves
do not
probably
breathe. I am a construct.
I don't know what dust of appearance is.
I have crap document though.
So
Where are you
they would.
dropping
First off, they would have to roll probably a spellcraft check to figure out its dust of appearance, and then probably another check to figure out the curse. So up to you.
Yeah, let's have everyone affected make a spellcraft check.
So 20-foot spread.
All I have is craft alchemy.
I have a -1.
Spellcraft, you said?
Yeah.
It is a trained
I was gonna
skill
take
only.
it, but I didn't.
Desney and Cash,
I'm
you
just
have no
gonna
idea.
assume- I mean, I'm not inside the radius. I would just assume that it's bad, though.
No,
Okay,
currently
so where
I
is it
believe
shooting?
the only two people that would probably be inside the radius is the gunslinger and the Draugr that hit me.
The Draugr can't identify it.
DC 15, if you fail to save, you take 3d6 constitution damage, and if you succeed, you are still disabled for 4d5 rounds, or 5d4 rounds. So even the people who succeed, or who fail, still get that what do you call it, stunned effect.
Right.
But they also take con.
So they both succeed.
Counter argument to that, though. One of my class abilities, is Stalwart. So that's basically evasion, except for fortitude and will saves.
That is a thing.
So
Yeah.
So that does not affect me. Since I made the save. So I just kind of shake it out of my beard.
17 rounds of being stunned for Aaron Black.
Yikes. That's a pretty cool item, though.
All of the cursed items that he's immune to.
First
Yeah,
time
I
I've
saw
seen
it because I don't breathe. I'm like, this is perfect.
Yeah, because you're a robot. You don't need a breathe.
He's a robot. He doesn't do the breathing.
I am sad robot, and I'm
robot.
probably about to be very much sadder because dude over here just took out a third of my health with one round.
Rough.
So I have taken a 5-foot step, and I have activated a standard action. Can I finish my movement?
You've taken a 5-foot step. That's your entire movement for the round. As it goes to Korra, if Korra could make that fortitude save real quick.
Well, I rolled it that last round. Do I roll it again for this round?
I'm pretty sure.
Okay.
Lang's Tears. Frequency once every... No, never mind. No, you don't. You are just paralyzed for 10 minutes.
Okay. So I have 10 minutes.
Hmm.
Okay. So crossing my fingers.
So I think I'm passing to Rogel.
Okay.
Yeah, because I can't do anything unless I can play dead as a purely mental action.
Okay. So I'm gonna activate my judgments now.
Alrighty.
So that's a immediate action. I'm gonna activate my I believe my damaging one is Wrath,
Okay.
and then I'm gonna activate Protection as well.
Alrighty.
And now I'm going to go for another full attack.
Yes, sir.
All right.
I assume we are targeting Tiki.
Yep. Sorry, Tiki.
We forgive you.
Yeah.
Gee, how dare you take him out? I have a special arrow just for him.
All right.
Didn't get that
If I
greater
waste
slaying arrow for
time,
ogres, I'm
I'll-
guessing.
Yeah,
Huh?
do you have a giant arrow in there?
I may or may not have a giant arrow.
There's an octopus arrow.
I'm gonna take
I
that
do
as
not
a
have
no.
You cannot take an octopus arrow. I actually asked Tommy if I could take arrows for elemental outsider or elemental natives.
And since they don't exist on the table. Looks like the 26 will. He's at 21 to hit right now, so the
Okay.
20 misses, the 18 misses, the 26 does connect.
Okay. Dang, missing that crit range. Oh well.
Just barely. Well, that was quite a bit, actually. Never mind. If it was a real dice, you would have just barely missed.
Okay.
Another 30 damage. Maybe I need to play Inquisitors at some point, because they seem to be very powerful. I've never played an Inquisitor. I've seen a
Yeah,
couple.
they're real
They're my favorite class.
Fair enough.
Bar none.
just for stalwart by itself.
Not
They are
even
balling.
that. They're just like so well rounded too. They don't have anything that's really game. They don't have a lot of game breaking potential, but you know, in a regular game, you don't really need game breaking. You just need good,
Fair enough.
and they are very good.
Alrighty, so Tiki does take 30 damage. Is that all you got, Rogel?
For now, yeah.
Alright. Aaron is stunned.
That was a full round attack.
Aaron drops his
but
guns.
Also,
Yes?
so wait. So in this smoke cloud, we can't really see anything, right?
It's the green circle is dim light. This is just like an effect that is resolved.
Okay. But do I recognize any religious symbols on the people that I can see?
You could roll a knowledge religion check.
Okay.
I think I did say that.
You have a Desnian bow?
Yeah.
Okay.
Desni has a bow that's a symbol to Desna.
Okay. Well, I'll ignore that then.
Okay.
You just want to know if anybody here is wearing a religious symbol?
There is a particular, thing that I would like to know of.
That you want to crush the most first. Well, if this was a game that I was GMing, that natural 20 would give you insight into everyone's religion right now. However, you can't crit a skill check. I feel dirty for saying that. But the 35 is definitely more than enough to identify
There you go.
any religious symbols on anybody on the board. So we hear
Okay.
Desna, we hear...
I have a question then, Tommy. Is there a religion prevalent to the Feywild?
You've got the eldest.
If he's,
then.
I forget what you said. The name of my deity, but that symbol is actually carved into my wood.
So you see Bry's holy symbol of like porcelain mask with a little rune carved into his chest apparatus. As for Aaron, I imagine Aaron doesn't have a deity unless...
He doesn't
Do I
worship
know
the
what
deity of
deity
his-
is so what deity is that associated with? A Fey, whatever?
The eldest are like the Fey pantheon. There are lots
Okay.
of Cians and
So-
stuff. Construct god. Desna, we all know Desna. And then paralyzed over there in the back, do we have a deity?
No, I do not.
All right.
I serve no god.
Kitty?
Yeah, I was just looking at trying to find my deity.
Everyone suddenly has to pick a deity just right now.
Any demons? Any demons?
So if you saw me before I jumped in the ground, if you can somehow recognize without any holy symbols, I do worship Rovagug.
Oh, well, there you go.
The wrong beast.
Lovely.
Obad High.
Yes, we call him the fuzzy pickle in my home game.
Jesus Christ.
All right, I think I'm
That
passing...
is the worst
Okay.
mental image.
Well, no demons for me to, no demon worshippers here it seems. So
Abaddar is a devil.
I'm slightly less happy.
Oh, all right, so Aaron drops his guns. Aaron can take no actions for set. Aaron's set is what happens. And we go to Doc Ock under the ground.
Okay,
Oh,
so
boy.
nobody knows that exactly where I am.
Unless they have some means of detecting
Unless
it.
they have tremor sense.
Yeah.
All the
like-
trucks are in the other pod.
I also don't know I'm an octopus. So then I cast a spell. This is a spell called Eagle Eye, and it makes a divination sensor that lets me see and hear through it. But does that go through the barrier? It's because it's like supposed to be like 400 feet above me or something.
It would probably contact the barrier, and then that's all you have.
So then 10 feet above the ground. Okay, that's fine. If anyone has detect magic active, they would see divination aura if they looked in that direction.
In
Alright.
which direction?
Up, right above the center of the board.
Oh.
Oh, by the way, I also have constant detect magic.
Then you
But,
are able to pick it up.
Just in case anybody else has something like that.
Well, I have also an ability similar. Whenever a conjuration spell is cast within 60 feet, I'm immediately alerted of the caster's location.
Understood.
Okay.
Is that all you got?
Yeah, that's my turn.
Alrighty, Godric. There's a lot of arrows going on. There's some spooky dust.
Yeah,
That guy's paralyzed. Also an ogre.
I'm taking arrows into account here too. So I am using my Ravenous Frenzy ability. It doesn't cost anything, but for this round, I'm considered to have haste. Long Arm is a first level spell, so I'm going to make that a 5th level spell
Make it quick.
and quick cast that.
Okay.
And then I'm going to cast Vine Strike, and then with my move action, I'm going to use Martial Flexibility to gain Deflect Arrows and Bleeding Attack as feats.
You kids and your brawlers. Alrighty, duly noted. Bristles
Nice.
burst forth from the tiger's body. If that is all, then we're going over to Cashew.
Okay. Oh man, you look pretty bad, lady. You people are scary.
I am a very, very scary half-elf.
Cashew doesn't like
Who
you.
also carries a butterfly bow.
Yes.
Carries a bow of a god she
Great
can't
carry
legally
bow.
worship because her alignment must be
Hey,
one of the
that
waffles.
just the only thing that means is I go to hell if I die before changing my
I mean, it doesn't
alignment.
matter because you're going to be I'm an immortal monkey afterwards.
Yeah,
so
you're an
it's-
immortal monkey or the biggest immortal monkey. Your call.
Yeah,
Or the biggest immortal monkey.
I think the biggest immortal monkey ever read.
From a certain perspective, this whole game is a win-win situation for your character.
Yeah, dude, it's all good.
Okay, the half elf's 1 and the weirwood is 2. Weirwood. I'm gonna go down 2. Because the weirwood and the half elf seem like the scariest dudes right now.
You can go diagonally as well if you want.
Agreed.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna wail on the weirwood.
Alrighty.
I really hate that I'm going to be the first one to drop here.
You might technically 2 people have dropped. You have done your work. Someone is out because of you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I will be the first one to die.
It's a 26 and a 30 hit you.
Omae wa shindaru.
Nani?
Thanks, Hanzo.
Does a 26 hit the weirwood?
The weirwood
It
is
does.
flanked.
I have a 21,
30 points of damage.
and I are dead.
Alright, so everybody really quickly make a will save.
Okay.
Everyone,
Make
okay.
a will save.
All 7, including Underground Octopus. Underground Octopus also requires a will save. Maybe that's the name of the... If this was an actual campaign, the session would be called the Underground Octopus, because that's what's happening.
This is going to be a fun thing to deal with, the giant octopus.
Is this a fear or death effect?
It is a mind-affecting
nice.
effect. 5, 6, 7... Yeah, okay, so everybody, as
Looks like karma's coming to bite me.
Tiki dies, everyone, like, no one falls out the air, but everyone is paralyzed as the barrier opens and a couple of Charika are lowered down. They move
How does
to...
it feel?
They move to
Wait,
grab
what?
Tiki's body, and they bring him over to another Charika. Again, like a little Planet of the Apes-esque baboon, essentially. The Planet of the Apes-esque baboon begins incanting over Tiki's body a lot faster than the reincarnate spell should resolve. It resolves. You see, like, out of the sand and the blood and the dirt, a little monkey in Tiki's image is created. You see little Tiki rise from the ground. He looks around a little bit, because souls being forcibly reincarnated, it's awkward. He then proceeds to pick up all of Tiki's gear, pick up Tiki's body, and just howling monkey style slam it into the ground over and over and over until the poor little weirwood is smashed into a billion little pieces before being raised back up into the stands. The crowd goes wild as someone is killed. Tiki, thank you for coming out and playing and taking our gunslinger out of the fight, essentially. Kane, do you have any other actions?
Cashew's dragging this big, like, Witch King style flail behind him,
Okay.
and that's what he lifts over his head to, in this huge arc to just pulverize poor little Tiki's body.
Poor little Tiki. I think I'm passing to Desney.
I'm gonna Fury of Blows the Dirigar.
Alrighty.
All right. This
So that's-
might be it for me. Because you do 101d. The max damage you did was 160.
I guess the question involved now is, do you have a slaying arrow for a dwarf?
I do not have a slaying arrow of dwarf. I did not think somebody would. I made a measured risk, and I figured that somebody was more likely to bring a monstrous humanoid than a dwarf.
Yeah, like I
So-
said to all of you guys, I did not expect like half of these builds.
All right. Well, let's see it go.
Okay,
That does automatically miss.
that does automatically miss. So the first one's just gonna be an automatic miss.
That does automatically miss. Two
Oh,
natural
wow.
ones in a row.
Karma. That is what's happening right
Lucky.
now. And then this is the plus 11.
So
that's
28 to
gonna
hit.
be- Yeah, 28.
That does not hit.
Okay. Karma. 16. That's not gonna hit.
I assume that also misses.
Natural 20.
Boom!
Hey.
What's the total on the roll? What's the total on the roll?
That's gonna be and I wouldn't have poisoned my fifth one. As much as I want to say, I'm not gonna waste all of those.
What's the total on the roll, though?
Huh?
What is the total on the natural 20 on the attack
The
roll?
total on the natural 20?
Yeah.
It's gonna be 24.
Does a 24 hit Rogel?
It doesn't hit.
Then in that case, it's just regular damage. It's not a critical threat.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, that was the last one in my Fury of Blows, so it's like -1. It'll be a total of 27 damage.
Okay. Well, that's respectable.
Yeah, it's not quite 165, but you know,
We weren't prepped for dwarves. All right.
I was prepped for dwarves.
That's okay.
Then next it goes to paralyzed guy. Then it goes back to Rogel.
Right.
Okay. Let's see here.
Wait, has it been long enough if I could attempt another fort save?
It's once every 10
10
minutes.
That's 100 rounds, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's 100 rounds.
Okay, I still have a chance.
You still have a chance, absolutely.
Yeah, just everyone will forget you existed until 4 people are left, and it'll be the octopus, the 2 people who are flying, and the paralyzed guy. That's how it'll happen. That's what advances.
All right. Let's see how this goes. I'm going to approach the ogre.
Alrighty.
But, you know what? But I'm not going to take the chances. I'm going to use a burst of speed spell to get near him, so that if he does decide to attack me, take the attack of opportunity, he won't be able to.
Understood.
Oh wait,
So, you can tick that off. And I'm just going to be like, Great Beast, I've got your back if you've got mine. You smash very good. I also
Yes.
smash good. Let's smash together.
Cashew has seen this. We both smashed.
We sure did, buddy.
Cashew will smash with you.
So,
You do not smash Cashew.
if we make out two, if we
and
double tap,
actually, you know what? Let's see. Where do I want to move?
And then the bluff check goes off, and he decides to backstab you. No.
Cashew
All right. You know
is
what? I've already committed. I did want to. Ideally, I would have liked to have moved behind him to try and get concealment.
Get that
but
cover. Just hide.
I've
Don't smash
already
me.
made-
Hides behind him.
I've already made my decision to move here.
Alrighty, in that case, Aaron has 15 more rounds of being stunned. And it goes to the octopus. Now I understand why he's named himself Doc Ock, hanging out underground.
That is a really clever idea, by the way.
So it's not just clever being underground, so you don't have final effect to me, but I have Brilliant Energy Amulet of Mighty Fists, which means
Oh, get the F
So
out.
my
these
natural
little
attack-
creepy tentacles are going to come out of the ground, shining
my
like
giant
Mario
amulet
Party.
glowing-
can ignore non-living matter, including the ground, so I have line of effect with attacks.
Can we now? If he's a large octopus with giant tentacles reaching through the ground, well, how far are they extending out?
To wherever he chooses to attack.
This is an interesting thing where the rules don't cover. Tommy, you can decide either they attack me normally, or I get some form of cover from having most of my body underground.
I'll say, like, you can hold your action for when he attacks to be able to hit him.
So I'm gonna full attack the Desni worshiper, Desna.
Alright, so how far underground are you?
I'm only 5 feet underground.
She's 10. Do you have a reach of 15?
Oh, and she's flying?
Yeah, she's 10
I'm
feet in the air.
flying.
Oh, then I don't even know she's there. Oh wait, I do. I have the.
You have
I
the sensor.
I have the
You have the scrying thing.
Okay, instead I'm going to 5-foot step here and full attack that one. So I enter Kraken style as a swift action. I could have done that last turn, but I forgot to.
That seems
Kraken
appropriate.
style is a style feat.
And that character is stunned, by the way.
Yeah,
Which one?
the one you're attacking
Oh,
is
well-
stunned.
I don't
He's
know
basically
that.
just gonna coup de grace him.
He's not coup de
I
grace.
know-
He's not coup de grace.
I don't know that he's stunned because I can't.
You know
can
he's
only
stunned.
see
You see through the sensor. You see that he
Oh,
dropped
I
his
thought I
gun
could
and is
only see
spinning
but
around.
not know the effects. Okay, that's cool. Anyway, I'll take my bite attack against him.
All right.
If anything else, it's probably super weird that this
Oh.
one guy's been coughing for the last 30 seconds.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The natural one does miss. Man, if this was a game that I was like in the long term, there'd be so many shenanigans. He natural ones in a otherworldly force pushes him back into the arena. But no, it doesn't
Okay.
matter. He just missed.
So I'll take the rest of my full attack. These are secondary natural attacks. 8 tentacle.
Well, you add 8, so we can just use these dice rolls. Aaron has his armor class. He's flat-footed minus a bunch. He has a -2 penalty to his armor class. So what is Aaron's armor class? Flat-footed -2.
That'd
You
be
can look at-
15.
16. All right. So then, in that
15
case,
with the -2.
15. So the 4 misses.
So anything above 7 hits.
Yeah. So
On the
the,
D20 roll.
so the 9, the 17, the 13, and the
4.
14. 4 connects.
So 7 damage. The sneak attack damage dice is replaced by something else. So then the sneak attack dice is replaced by dirty trick attempt.
Are you
As
gonna
if-
pull his pants down? while
As
he's
if
talking?
there wasn't enough bad stuff going on to Aaron. He just. Whoop.
Oh God.
So dirty trick CMD is +14.
Okay.
3
I assume
versus
it's
CMD.
23 beats his CMD minus his dex because he's lost his dexterity.
If that succeeds, it deals 1d6 plus sneak attack damage. So I roll a dirty trick again and again and again. 1d6 damage each time.
Does it
And those are
succeed?
non-lethal damage. So I'll keep rolling d20 plus 14 until you say that the result misses.
Well, why don't we just get the what is your CMD minus dex easily?
That will be 20.
All right, so 23 and a 29 both connect. 23, 34, 23, 17 does not make it.
17 misses. So you take 46 damage and are affected by 4 dirty trick attempts. I'll reduce his movement by half and I'll reduce his movement by half and I will blind, sicken, and shaken.
Oh, understood. You guys see a bunch of
For another,
eldritch
like,
tentacles
what,
come out of the
15 rounds?
ground. Yeah. On top of the fact that he's stunned for 15 more rounds, he's blind, he's sickened, he's real bad. I think we're passing
Like,
turn.
what, 1 round each?
No, that was just the first tentacle, and I'm not even finished the first tentacle.
So how much damage have I taken?
So this is a grapple check.
How much damage has he taken?
He's taken 46, which was 16 damage.
Okay.
Oh yeah, plus 7, so 24, 23 total. Now it's a grapple check versus with 26. The grapple check deals my wisdom modifier 2 in damage and triggers sneak attack. So now you're up to 23 damage. And I get another case of the multiple dirty trick chain.
Ooh.
Man.
Okay, I vote he needs to die next.
Oh, 20 misses?
Yeah.
No.
Okay, so none of the dirty sick tricks succeeded then. Okay, now the second. You take 2 more dirty trick attempts and 12 damage. The 23 goes up to 27. No, sorry, 35. The third tentacle grab check is a hit. So now you're dragged underground, and I think we can finish rolling. We can not roll the rest of it because you're stunned. You have already 6 dirty trick effects on you, and you're underground.
Jesus.
So can you really quickly, for my sake and for the viewers at home, can you cite how you can pull him underground?
So when I succeeded a grapple check to maintain, and all grapple checks after the first grapple check count as maintained,
Sure.
you get to move as one of the options. Actually, he gets to roll a grapple check to break. I forgot, but it doesn't. It's probably not going to succeed because he's already taking minus like 8 from stunned, shaken, and sickened.
He can't take actions anyway.
Oh, well, no, this is a free. It's like a not even an action.
Okay.
It's just a roll. So you get to roll a grapple, but you take minus 8 at least. I think more. Oh, and you have a 50% chance of failure because you're blind.
Ooh.
There's a lot of things going on.
So I still have more rolls to make, but I think we can skip them.
My thing is, like,
You're probably-
I don't think you can bring him underground because you have a burrow speed. You don't have, like you're not magically there. He's on the board unless you have some way to move him through.
Well, the grapple action allows you to pull people.
Correct, but there's ground there. So you can move him.
Oh,
You see what I mean?
Drag him underground.
Yeah.
Okay, so should I keep rolling my dirty tricks?
I guess.
What the heck? My original strategy was just use the dirty tricks to reduce their CMD so that I can pull them underground and then they'll suffocate. But if that you won't allow that, I'll just dirty trick them to death.
Yeah, unless you had bought like there's a bridle you can buy for horses with a burrow speed that allows them to carry a rider.
Burrow speeds the ground closes in behind you as you're moving, because normally you can't take things with you.
Yeah.
So if you were to pull them into the ground, the furthest I imagine you'd be able to get Erin is like down to the crotch, and then she would hit dirt and not go any deeper.
Yeah, just waist deep.
Unless you can swallow him whole. Then you can take him.
Just pop up real quick, eat the dude. Okay, here, but let's do this, actually. Well, let's not. Let's go ahead and resolve it all. Everybody's gonna, the other 8 who are gonna go through this are gonna see how scary you are.
Yeah.
Oh, then
And we'll all vote to kill you first.
Yep, everybody's just gonna back up and hold action.
We only have to kill one more person.
Okay, I missed with the final grapple, so you've taken a total of 37 damage and 7 dirty trick effects. The last was just 2 damage, and then the last grapple check from the 4th tentacle, I missed.
Jesus.
I'm still.
So it's done resolving because I rolled once.
It's done
multiple
resolving.
times.
Great. 20 minutes later, Godric.
Oh, hey, is it? Do I get to play? Okay.
For the record, I think I want to see that build, like the actual, like, explain it out. I might put that on a min-maxing for fun and profit, because that's really good.
You're just a giant, like, earth kraken that's just ripping through people.
Release the Earth Kraken! That's the name of the video.
Honestly, that should be a freaking boss encounter or something.
Yeah.
Don't give him any ideas. We're already dealing with the consequences of the last good idea I gave him.
Yeah, you're dealing with like 24 gugs. Anyway, we digress. Godric, what you got? You see a lot of tentacles, a lot of bad.
I do. I am going to. What?
I hear somebody saying, wait, is there
Dirty
more?
trick effects. You can apply a list of dirty trick effects, and I've only applied 4 so far. So I've done half speed, blind, sickened, shaken, and then I think you can do. No, you can't do staggered.
You can do blinded, dazzled, deafened, entangled, shaken, or sickened.
Okay, tangled and dazzled.
Understood. All right, Godric. Now that the tentacle man is done.
Yeah. All right. So I'm going to be hasted for this round as well.
Alright.
I'm going to quicken a true strike and come over here. Being that I'm 10 feet up, am I 10 feet away from him, or do I need to go over him?
You are, with long arm, it's awkward. You're probably like, if you were directly above him, you'd be directly 10 feet above.
Okay, consider myself directly above him.
Already.
And then I am going to attack him.
Yes,
Or I'm going to cast the electric thing.
Shocking Grasp.
Shocking Grasp. Attack him with a physical attack.
Already. So before we do a whole lot of math here, I'm going to roll a d4. He's 4. So this does contact a mirror image.
Woo!
There are 4 of them. Now there are 3. You cast your spell, your creepy, ghoulish tiger arm apparatuses go down, and you get the feeling that you smack the wrong one, especially because like the mirror image explodes as you contact it.
Gotcha.
If that is all, Cashew.
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Cashew's turn?
Cashew's turn.
Okay, Cashew looks at the little dark man next to him, and then back at Erin, and then he looks back at the little dark man next to him, and he says,
Hey.
"What was that?"
I have no idea. It's probably something that we should kill. Or we take
Cashew
out,
agrees.
or take out the little man first. Who knows? Either one of those options is fine with me.
And the little man is like is basically dealt with.
Yeah.
More or less.
I really wanted to see him fight other gunslingers. I guess it's
You
not
decide
to be.
either the tentacles or the magic bow lady.
I'm thinking, I can get at the magic bow lady. Are the tentacles somewhere where I can get at them now?
He's got Aaron grappled, so the tentacles are above ground. He is attackable.
I will move 5 feet, and I will attempt a drag maneuver.
Just pull him off the ground.
That's so good.
No more underground for you.
All right.
You're gonna save him
Oh,
or save
man.
half of him.
You can make an attack of opportunity if you want.
Yeah, I'll take it.
Do you not have improved drag?
No.
Fair enough. All right, it provokes.
We weren't
Okay.
expecting that to drag someone out of the ground.
29 hits against AC.
Is that ignoring my armor?
No. Oh wait, yeah, it is.
I remember. I don't know exactly how Kane's build works, but he's standing in dim light. Is there anything going on there?
Oh yeah, you're right. This is part of a movement. I don't know why I reached for my real dice.
Wait, do ogres not have dark vision?
No,
when
no,
when
no,
ogres
sir.
prestige
That's
into
not what's
Shadow
happening.
Dancer, it gets weird. I wasn't sure if like you had like a mischance, because I don't know how Shadow Dancers work.
No, I do not have a... Wow. No.
Ogre Shadow Dancer.
Yep,
What?
that's him.
That is amazing.
I love it.
It works.
Don't think too hard about it. Yeah, you hit him, and then in response he goes, "Oh!" and he disappears.
So, so the 29 did hit.
Yes.
Kane got hit, so the damage is dealt, and then the damage goes against his CMB for the drag.
So my damage is 10, and then you get a fortitude save.
Okay,
Um,
so the drag
I-
attempt fails,
One of my
and I natural 20 the fortitude save.
Poison really
Alright.
good, but not
I
good
was
enough.
about to say he gets a +1 to saves because if we're working together as allies, then the teamwork feats that I have work with him.
Then we move on to Desney? Question mark.
Okay, well, I've got a lot of questions, but I'm gonna put them off for now. I'm going to fly off in this direction.
Seems good.
Going to use my, fullness of body. So I'm just gonna meditate and heal my own wounds.
And grab 11 hit points back.
Get 11 hit points back.
Alrighty.
Back up to one.
Don't forget the bleed.
Yeah. Grab 11, take 9.
Yeah, so it's a net of 2.
Alrighty, if that is all.
Yeah, I'm not in the darkness anymore, so I can't try to hide or anything.
Alrighty, Rogel. Korra continues to be paralyzed.
And
Well, just a sec. Do I want to heal? How's the ogre looking? How are you looking?
I'm doing okay.
Okay.
He scratched me up a little bit.
Well, first I want to switch. I want to take a 5-foot step
Okay.
here. Can I cast a spell on the tentacles?
It's part of him, yeah, you can.
Switch off my damage judgment, and I want to go to fast healing.
Alright.
And then I'm gonna try and cast agony on the giant tentacle.
Alrighty.
What's my save?
Okay, so that's a save of 19. Okay, yeah. So
Passes by a couple miles.
just a little +3 to my heal from the fast healing.
Alright, understood. It goes to Aaron. Aaron's stun ticks down. Doc.
My gloves of something I forgot give me a free bite attack at the beginning of my turn.
Okay.
As long as I'm grappling. Gloves of feasting. So it doesn't need to roll an attack roll, it's just damage. And you have to roll a fortitude save against poison. You take -5 on fortitude from being dazzled, shaken, and sickened, and 11 damage.
Yikes.
15 succeeds by 0.
Rough.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You take 26 non-lethal damage in addition to the 8 lethal. Okay, so that was just at the beginning of my turn as a non-action. I retract under the ground, released my grapple, and move.
Who's rolling dice? Someone's rolling dice. You move there. Okay.
Uh-oh.
There we go.
Uh-oh.
That's a full round action.
Alrighty.
So I am unconscious.
Alrighty. Duly noted. Nothing happens in response to the unconsciousness, but he is unconscious. Alright, Godric, what's up?
Okay. I am going to quicken True Strike and attack the him below me again.
Alrighty. Before you roll anything, I'm going to put a D3 up. If you get a 3, you hit him. Oh, I need to put the R in. I'm doing the same thing everybody else says. 1, D3. The 3 hits him, a 1 and 2. Okay, so you cast True Strike, it resolves, you do your attack, it contacts a mirror image, he now has 2 left.
now do it one more time because I hit twice.
Okay, so you 1 and 2. And you receive a 1. Okay, so all the mirror images are gone. It was real good.
That's fine, I took care of the mirror image.
It's real good that his last act was I'm gonna cast mirror image. Because it took literally all of them.
Oh my god.
Alrighty, I think I passed the cashew.
This octopus is bogus.
He is, isn't he?
I need that build. That build's real good.
So can I charge through here?
You can.
I can.
I don't see any reason why.
I'm on the ground.
Yeah. You're not a. You can't stop me.
Really?
Will he provoke it? Oh.
Yeah, you do provoke an opportunity attack from me.
That is true.
Yeah, go for it.
So, but before go ahead. The attack resolves.
No.
Okay.
Hooray for cashew.
Cashew is lucky.
You probably
Yeah,
hit.
with
The 25 probably
25?
connects.
Yeah,
Unless he
that'll
has some
connect.
bitchin' armor.
Well, I do, but it's complemented by my bitch index, which I don't have.
Oh well.
Welcome to Pathfinder.
Whoops.
Yeah.
37
my
points
pain.
of damage.
Ouch.
37 more.
Big flail comes down.
Boof.
Alrighty, I think it goes to Desney.
Oh wait, I gotta re-stealth.
Okay.
Attacking breaks concealment.
It does.
49.
49. Alrighty. So,
Alright, I ready a poisoned arrow and hold my action.
understood. Holding an attack action.
The specific trigger is when.
But you don't have to tell me
What
the
is this?
trigger. You tell the GM though.
Oh, okay.
Well, we're both on the same channel. We'll both hear it. It's
Just whisper to Tommy and roll 20.
okay. Fine. Rogel, go. Desney, whisper.
Anyway.
Okay, well, if I feel a rumbling underneath me, I am going to get the hell out of dodge. So I'm going to use Burst of Speed again. I'm going to move over here.
Alrighty.
Does casting burst of speed take a?
Yeah, it's a swift action spell.
Oh, nice.
It gives me a +2 to +20 to my speed, and then I can move anywhere without provoking an attack of opportunity.
Yeah, so he's
That's
just
what-
like giggity.
I am just yep. But I want to move maybe here, next to this guy, next to the paralyzed man or stunned man.
Alrighty.
Yeah, party over here.
Yep.
Party with stun
We do
man.
now.
Alrighty.
And let's see. I can't reach the Catman, so
Nope.
I'm just
Catman
gonna-
too high.
might as well finish off the guy who's stunned.
Okay. Make that attack action.
Get this
That guy's
over with.
paralyzed. Stunned.
So is he helpless?
He is, but you do not have you've done a move action. You don't have a full round action to draw.
All right. What's that? Okay, I rolled a 2, but my 2 attack isn't. It's a 20 right now.
That is.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that.
I messed up. I was trying to roll for my damage at the same time. Okay.
No, 30. That'd be enough to drop me.
Alrighty.
Unconscious.
All right.
You guys see the same thing. The Charaka drop down and take the body of a guy we don't really even know what he does. I can't.
I feel so bad.
It's really hard for me to flavor this because it's supposed to be. He comes back as a Charaka and does something terrible to his body and mechanically he takes all his gear, becomes a Charaka. Thank you so much for coming out, Jace. You're amazing. The mirror image was very strong.
Cool with it.
It did everything it was supposed to do. And
it kept me
I feel
alive for
bad.
longer than I expected.
yeah, you know what? Me too.
No, don't feel bad. I would have jumped on the same chance.
Anyway, I digress. It is the Octopuses' turn.
Uh-oh.
As he,
Okay.
as he measures the board. That's the scary part.
You can hit me, but I don't know if you can break my CD.
As a 5-foot step, I move that distance,
Okay.
and then I cast a spell.
Which one?
What is it? Greater Magic Fang.
Okay.
To get all of my natural attacks +1 enhancement bonus.
Alrighty. Understood. Then in that case, it would go to Cashew.
Oh, Cashew is conflicted.
That's a big word for 6 intelligence.
Actually, wait. I think that I wasn't allowed to secrete poison last round. This round I'm allowed to because it takes some move action as well.
Okay, understood.
No problem, my dude. Cashew is hard decision make.
There you go.
Want to smash cat, but cat too far away.
He's only 10 feet up, right?
I mean, if you go underneath me, you can hit me.
That is true.
How does tripping work on?
It doesn't.
Dang it!
You can 5-foot step here, and then you can, you know.
You need to take
Yeah,
a 10
no, I
foot-
know. I'm
You need to
I'm
go 10 feet
examining my
forward.
other options.
Cashew. Casts
convenient
in
ally?
large person.
Okay.
Does that
What?
work on large creatures?
It does.
Yes,
he,
it does.
he becomes huge.
Take
Big
a-
boy.
God!
Cashew will smash you.
His head also contacts the barrier.
Yeah, and as he's
No.
growing, he's yelling this. He just goes, "Ooh!"
There's no mechanical bad thing that happens to Cashew, but he does have to kind of like Skyrim stealth a little
I has to like squat down.
to not get run into the barrier. All right,
He's
Kane.
like crawl. He's like crawl walking on his knees.
Come here, kitty. That's my standard, so I can't hit you.
I'm actually gonna. I guess I'm gonna move.
I am very
here.
baffled by the scene that's happening right now.
It's pretty good. Cashew smash you.
Not you, strange lady. But I moved and I did a standard in my.
Do I even have a swift? Is that a thing I do? With
I don't
this
think you
character?
do.
I don't think I do either. So I'm gonna re-stealth.
Do you?
Alrighty.
Did you just say you're
Okay.
gonna stealth?
Yeah.
That's what he said!
You know what? You know what else is really funny? I ignore size penalties to stealth.
He's an ogre.
Oh my god.
Ogre shadow dancers are surprisingly really good.
Wait, how does that work?
It's a
I'm
feat
not
that ogres take.
I am just beginning to realize that I'm just getting super lucky. Oh god.
Alright, is Desney continuing to hold?
Yeah, well,
This huge-sized ogre just faded into nothingness next to you.
It's really funny that I said Skyrim
That
stealth
is
as he
hilarious.
contacts the barrier because then he Skyrim stealths. Cashew
Oh my
smash
gosh.
as he disappears. What you got, Disney?
friggin' octopus.
Friggin' octopus.
Didn't
That's
do
very
what I
good.
wanted it to do.
Friggin' octopus didn't do what it was supposed to do.
Disney is flying, right?
Yes.
Disney is flying, yes.
Too far away.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
So I'm gonna scoot over here.
That would provoke from Cashew. You
You're
moved.
right, it would.
Cashew will not smash you.
Oh well, thank you, Cashew. I will respond in kind by not filling you with poisonous arrows.
Well, you would have to hit Cashew first. Good luck.
I can ignore
Says the
total-
voice from the darkness.
I have,
Cashew has a
ability,
33
I have
AC.
abilities that let me ignore or concealment.
Fair enough.
So
Isn't that crazy hard, but it's okay.
yeah, so I'm gonna take a round from my heroism, this time for realsies.
Alright.
Realsies.
Okay.
And I'm going to hold my action still.
Alrighty, Godric.
I whispered Tommy exactly what I'm waiting.
Not Godric, I lied. It's Rogel. The initiative looks weird when you start deleting people from it. Rogel, the
Wait,
Ashen
what about
Blade. It's your turn. I said it was Godric. It's not Godric. It's Rogel.
Okay. Well, what do I want to do? Do I attack the Catman, or do I just let everything else play out?
It is a question.
I'm just strangely confused why no one's ended this already.
I just really, really want a certain thing to happen.
Fair enough.
I have chosen my targets.
There. So, surprise, I'm going to activate a swift action for my Wings of Fire.
Surprise!
Nice.
Alrighty.
I'm going to fly up to meet the Catman. This was very irking for me because I don't have my buffs. But
Is that a 35 to hit?
It is not. He hasn't rolled yet.
Oh.
It's a 30.
Hey, I'm in crit range at least.
This is 37 hit Kitty.
Yeah, so 37 hits Kitty.
Roll to confirm.
Okay. All right.
It's not going to matter. You do. I'm going to cast Windy Escape, which means that you hit me still, but you do not crit me.
Okay.
I assume that's an immediate action.
It doesn't. I don't think it confirms.
Yes,
anyway.
it's an immediate action.
All right.
Also, I'm assuming your attack is magical.
Yes.
Okay.
Also,
So the other thing doesn't affect.
Also, I completely forgot to bring this into account, but I have Corrigan's met. So make a will save against being intimidated.
Well, first he takes 26 damage, then make the intimidate check. Whew. So that's 10 plus his wisdom, plus half his hit dice, or sense motive.
Yeah.
So
10
15 plus your wisdom mod.
Okay, so 14.
Oh, you have a -1 wisdom?
Yeah. If it doesn't have anything to do with my will, then yeah, my wisdom mod is minus one.
Oh, rough.
My will save is a 12.
Well, you're very intimidated.
14, so he's shaken
I'm
for,
just like-
4 rounds?
Coward.
Alright, what is the effects of shaken?
It's a -2 to attacks, saves, I think. It's a -2 to most things.
Oh man, this is
Okay.
gonna get real bad for you real quick.
Me or the Catman?
The cat, I have a cruel weapon.
Oh no. So shaken is, for the record, that's a -2 penalty on attack rolls, saving throws, skill checks, and ability checks. That's what you take.
Okay.
Is that all from Rogel?
That is all for me.
Alright, Mr. Octopus.
I move 5 feet,
Okay.
and I cast Stone Call centered on a circle I'll draw. It's a 40-foot radius circle. Actually, that would include the entire arena, so... Right?
What did...
I'll just measure it. Yeah, it includes the entire arena.
Okay.
That's very big.
Seems good.
So Stone Call is... I'll just check that. Yeah, 40-foot radius, 20 feet high. So it includes every single person except for me, because I'm underground.
Did it.
It takes 2d6 damage, and the entire arena is difficult terrain.
Is there a save against the damage?
It's no save.
Okay.
Oh, you know what?
7 damage.
Bro, there's people not. Oh yeah.
Everybody
So
takes
7.
7.
I mean, I guess that's not a whole lot of damage to take. Even so, no save.
Stone Cold.
Wait, who took 7 damage? Everybody?
Yeah, everybody.
Yeah.
Everybody.
Stone Cold now.
I'm still alive.
You did it.
Everybody, put your hand.
I like swerve and duck, and it shouldn't be possible, but I still get knocked in the head. Swimming.
There is difficult terrain. The turn passes to Godric.
Okay.
Everything inside the yellow circle is difficult terrain.
Yes.
Gotcha. Alright,
Okay.
I am... well, I wasn't going to attack you, but now I have to. I'm going to
alright.
quicken True Strike, and then I'm going to cast
Oh, this might actually hurt.
Shocking Grasp against you.
Alright, so...
Huh.
And I'm going to take a 5-foot step as long as I do that as well.
The shocking grass applies spell resistance.
I'm pretty sure.
Yes, it does.
All right, so you'll have to roll for that.
Okay.
Does the stone call use spell resistance?
I'll check.
No.
All right, so it's 8. How does spell resistance work? You've got 11 plus something, right?
It's basically like AC for spells.
For magic.
So yeah.
Dave,
Okay.
I'm sure you beat it.
All right, now this is the roll for my attack. All right, so that's gonna hit you. It won't
Okay.
crit though. And then
Well, what are the mods? I just see a 17.
oh, sorry. The mod is plus 20 plus 11
Is that
because of the -2.
Gotcha.
It'd be plus 20 plus 13 minus 2.
Okay. So I'm sure that hits.
Yeah. All right, and then I deal 5d6 plus a d6 plus 1d6 of non-lethal plus a d4.
All right.
This sounds like a lot of numbers.
So it's 21 for this d6.
Okay. Yikes.
It's 2 for that was just a d6, not a d6 plus 3. It's 2 for the non-lethal.
Okay.
And an additional 3 of lethal damage. And then I need you to roll I need you to roll 2 fortitude saves. The first is against paralysis, which is DC 18, and the second is DC 17, and the second is to be entangled, which will put you back on the ground, and that would be DC 18.
Okay. Well, hold on a sec. Just checking something. Well, I have immunity towards paralysis, so I'll roll.
Okay, don't worry about the paralysis then.
Yeah.
So just the entangle.
Okay.
In that case, you pass that.
All right.
Alrighty, Cashew.
Cashew! We'll smash you!
There's a 31
I'm not
hit the
dead.
sorcerer.
Because you are further than 5 feet away from me, I have an ability called Just Out of Reach, which gives me a +4. to
Am I
AC.
further than 5 feet away? Remember, I'm like 20 feet tall.
Yeah, there's a 5-foot gap.
Yes, exactly. There's a 5-foot gap there. As long as you're further than 5 feet away from me doing a melee attack, you have I've got Just Out of Reach. I do lose a thing because you missed me by less than 5.
Oh yeah, okay, and the second attack also misses you by less than 5, so you lose 2 mirror images.
Yeah. Which actually means I'm pretty sure I wasn't supposed to take that last hit.
Oh,
Or
yeah.
whatever.
Well, that was a
It
trigger we
already
should have
took it.
called.
Yeah, I know.
It's by the same token that Cashew could have attacked when you catch Shotgun Grasp because you were in his threat range.
Oh, whoops.
Anywho, if that's all for Cashew, we go to Desney.
All right, let me see what I am going to do. Let's see. Rogel, you look like you're wearing armor.
He probably is. I think that's fair.
Are you wearing plate mail?
Full plate.
Full plate?
Why?
I'm curious,
It is
too.
relevant. It is relevant. I'm going to use Fury of Blows. I am not poisoning these people.
Oh, great. They're going for me.
Hey, I have to go for someone, and Octopus Boy won't kill himself.
Isn't Aaron just sitting right there unconscious?
Yeah, but we need one person in addition to Aaron. So I'm using Fury of Blows, and I am dipping into my my heroism, which means
Okay.
that these attacks are going to be, the first two are going to be at plus 21. So the first one is going to be 29 to hit. Does that hit?
Does not.
Okay. The second one is 40.
Does hit.
Okay. The third one, I'm using a lodestone arrow, which gives me plus 4 to hit against a heavily armored opponent, somebody wearing a lot of metal.
Oh, yeah, that is a thing, isn't it?
So that's gonna be plus 25. That's 33. And no, does 33 hit?
Just barely.
Okay. Which means that I'm guessing that the 37 is gonna hit as well.
Yeah, you would be right.
And for my last one, I'm using a splinter arrow, which does not have an attack. Instead, you have to make a DC splinter cloud arrow. When fired, the numerous bone fragments tear themselves apart, forming a 5D burst of razor-sharp bones that deals 1d3 points of piercing damage
with a reflex DC 18.
DC 18. And
Yikes.
Oh, so you do automatically
not-
fail.
I guess my luck just ran out.
So I'll do that one first. That's gonna be dash R 1d3 plus 18. So that's 21 damage. 45. And the 2 lodestone arrows only deal half damage. So
So how
that's
much total am I taking?
She's still
let's
rolling.
35. Plus 12 is 57. And plus
Then
10
10.
is 67.
Okay. I'm still a flapping.
Still a flap, and then
I figured that it wouldn't take you out right away.
then we do pass to Doc Ock damn it. There's a big gap between Desney and everyone else. Then we do pass to Rogel, excuse me, if Desney is done.
Well, that's why you have to, when you delete them, just close the gap.
Yeah, fair enough. Anyway, Rogel, what's up?
Yeah, I'm gonna cast invisibility. I'm gonna 5-foot step and cast, invisibility.
Okay. If that is all, it goes to the octopus.
What is the current state of Desney?
Flying.
You don't have any, like, not being able to be seen or anything like that?
Actually, just 10 feet off the ground flying.
And 10 feet off the ground flying.
I'm a 5-foot step here, and then full attack with my tentacles with a 20-foot reach.
Okay. I have an AC of 40.
I'm not sure who that laugh was, but alright. Alright, so what do you add?
So my attack roll is... These are secondary attacks, so I have +9.
+9, so none of them are capable of hitting.
Well, no repercussions because I still have nobody had a ready action to attack me, and after I'm done my full attack, there are no problems.
That is true. Alright, so then if you are done, pass it to Goddard.
Alright, I'm going to take a 5-foot and then I am going to quick cast True Strike and hit the dwarf again.
Alright, the dwarf is under greater invisibility.
I have C invisibility.
Oh, fair enough. Got it, fair enough.
Rip.
Okay, so not a crit, but I'm pretty sure a hit.
Well, what do you add?
So it's 9 plus 13 is plus 20. So
Yeah,
it'll
fair
be
enough.
33 plus 9. Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Alrighty, roll damage.
Alright, ooh, that was bad. Alright, so 13 and then...
It doesn't matter because I'm down now.
Okay.
Alrighty. We'll not shoehorn the will saves. You all understand the shark appear. They take...
Yeah.
Rogel turns into... basically the same size, just a little more hunched over as a simian bursts forth from the sand, takes his armor, draws Angazan's symbol, where the holy symbol of his god would be, smears blood all over it, tears into the body, begins picks up the body bodily as he's lifted up into the crowd. The crowd goes wild. And Nick, thank you so much for coming out. Thanks for playing. Clicking your mic at us.
Yeah, it was fun. Your character was pretty cool.
It was super sweet. Anywho, if that is all from Kitty Kitty, then we pass to, I think, Cashew.
Yep.
Cashew.
Yeah, we just have to finish off.
The octopus.
Yes, finish off the octopus. I mean, if you can.
Well, yeah, I really want to, but he keeps not doing anything when I hold an action.
I'm able to see you, so...
He's got that sensor.
Okay, Kiss you will 5-foot diagonal.
Okay.
Can't.
What?
It's difficult terrain.
Oh.
All right, hold on.
Is it
You
difficult
can't
to
hit-
raid for a huge creature?
Wait,
Yeah. There's no mechanical
Cashew?
bonus for him being bigger, I don't think.
Cashew would like to blood rage.
All right.
And because Cashew is a Fey bloodline blood rager, he can charge through difficult terrain.
Alrighty.
Cashew will charge this prone body. I am very sorry, Aaron from Earthrealm. Now you die.
Yeah, only the second one matters because the first one was a natural one.
Oh, I see. Fair enough.
Oh, dang it!
Wait, how do you have 2 attacks?
I have iteratives.
Yeah, but you
Oh, right,
charged.
you're right. I can't. I keep thinking I have counts.
No counts for you.
Yeah, no. Never mind. I
So
don't get to
instead,
it
that
all
just
then.
misses and it goes to Desney.
I'm just gonna do a regular attack on the down guy.
Okay.
45.
So does the 45 damage kill you?
Yeah, I only have a 20 con.
Alrighty, fair enough. So then, down comes the Charuka. Everyone is
Oh,
paralyzed.
this is not a arrow of slaying this time.
Good, he's dead. Down comes the Charuka. Aaron is force reincarnated as a servant of Angazon. The beast picks up Aaron's pistols and begins just not understanding quite how they work, pistol whipping Aaron around the face. I can't think of any of Kung Jin's fatalities, or that's what we do for the archer killing Aaron Black. Regardless, Aaron's body is taken up with the Charuka. The crowd loses their monkey minds as Godric, Cashew, Octopus, Cheaty Face. That's not his name. His name is Blackhawk. Really though, I want to see that build. Build's so good. And Desney, all 4 advance to the single elimination rounds. Anywho, thank you guys so much for watching. We'll have the next one up in the next week or so, depending on how many people I can shoehorn in the same room at once. Be sure to like and subscribe. We'll see you next time, guys. Say bye.
Bye-bye.